Dune time, Dune time. It's Dune time classic. We got a game of classic Dune Imperium coming at you right now. I was in the lobby looking for games, and some people had a classic game and they needed somebody, and I thought, I can't let them down. I can't leave them hanging. When people want to play classic, it's hard right now. Immortality, X, Epic, 211, all these different configurations. It's a little bit harder to get a game together. And, you know, I still love the classic game. And so I decided to join. And so that's what we've got here for you today. I hope you're up for it. All right, player one, Ilbon, Paul, or Memnon. The Imperium row, Bene Gesserit's sister, Spice Hunter, Imperial Spy, 3 different faction cards there, The Voice, and Sardaukar Legion. Well, you know what? We're going classic. Let's go all the way with my man, Memnon. Let's see if we can get the ring and just crank this thing out with a Haga Basin into a Cell Melange. You know, you need more than that. You got to get the right cards at the right time. But, yeah. I mean, this game is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We did it, my friends. We did it. Now, it means I'm going to miss the Seek Allies and the Diplomacy, but we're doing it anyway. So this is one of the reasons why I really like Memnon in Classic. If the cards line up properly, and they usually, more often than not, they don't. Less than 50% of the time. But this is one of those times where we hit. You also have to be in the right position to do it. You know, there's a lot of things that have to line up. But being able to send the Signet Ring to Haga Basin, getting 3 Spice, then immediately selling for 8 Solari on round 1, it just means that nobody can stop you from getting Swordmaster on round 2. The thing is, your cards have to line up quite well. You've got to get the Signet Ring and a Dune the Desert Planet in your opening hand, and you have to at least have a Dagger and a Dune in the other hand. So it usually doesn't work, and then somebody else might hit Haga Basin even if you get all that stuff, if you're not the first player. So we'll see if I end up getting anything out of here. If I get the Spice, that's great, because I like to sell all of the Spice for the Cell Melange. Oh, never mind. I'm going to sell Melange now before I even get it. So I probably should have kept my troops back, to be honest. I was just so excited about this. This is a move that it's easier for Beast to make this move, because Beast starts with 1 Spice already, so you don't need to draw the ring. You just need to draw, you know, 2 yellows and have a green available for the next round. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't actually need the yellow next round. I just need a green next round. But yeah, it's easier for Beast because you don't have the 50-50 of do you get the Signet Ring or not. I have a feeling my 2 troops are going to get wasted here. So we'll see. We'll see what Leto does here. Okay, looks like I will be getting a Spice here, most likely. My next round is not great, but it's great in the sense that I will have a round 2 Swordmaster. I'll have some Persuasion as well. Is it an infantry game? I don't think it is. Sometimes it is, but especially given that I already spent a couple of troops, I don't think it is this time. Oh ho 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 ho. Well, I'm guessing Baron is going to take that. No. Imperial Spy and the Voice? Okay. I mean, those are good cards, but Shifting Allegiances is pretty mega. Okay, does Helena go for the Cheney, or does she go Shifting Allegiances? Oh, she's going... Okay, the Sardaukar Legion that she had reserved. Okay. All right. Four, three, two, one. So, Baron activated Master Stroke, which looks like it was Emperor and Bene Gesserit. So going for the spread here, which is cool. As you've probably heard me say multiple times, one of the interesting things about Baron in Classic is the flexibility of where you put the Master Stroke. With Rise of Ix, you pretty much have to go Guild Freeman every single time. But without Rise of Ix, you don't have to do that. All right, so for me, it's going to be Swordmaster. Who picked up Voice? Was it Baron? Yeah. Okay, so that's not in his hand, so I can afford to do Swordmaster second. So maybe I go to Arakeen, because I'd like to reshuffle this before... You know, without all this stuff in it. And I wouldn't mind drawing, you know, one of those good cards right now. So it's Arakeen if I can. And if not, then probably Carthag or Imperial Basin. Again, because I can afford to wait on Swordmaster here. I can't get Voice blocked. Nobody else has the Solari, so I'm okay there. Baron has the same number of points as everyone else combined. Helena opts for Carthag. I mean, this is a good conflict to win. I will go to... I guess I'll go to Arakeen. I mean, I'm somewhat tempted to actually just start getting even more Solari. Like, I could pick up 2 Spice, go for another Selma Land, and be ready for High Council seat in the future. But I'm going to do this. Okay, great. Deploy... I think I'll hold off for now. So yeah, the plan now is Swordmaster and then Diplomacy, which is great. Selective breeding for Leto. Doesn't go to Selma Lange. Interesting. I have a hotkey for the research track. I can still hit it. That's kind of funny. If I hit the hotkey for text, it doesn't work. But the hotkey for research track does work. Take a screenshot of that. All right. Swordmaster achieved. And then I think it will be diplomacy to fold space in order to just get the faction influence rolling a little bit. And we'll see, you know, if this shifting allegiances is still there. I'm definitely, oh boy, power play though. Okay, power play is going to be gone. Yeah, I'm taking this. I mean, this is cool. It's cool. But this is very cool. I think I don't want more spice requirements right now, so I'm going to take a liaison here instead. You know, this, I already want spice for lots of things already. I already want spice for lots of things already. But the shifting allegiance is chief among them. So I can't afford to be spending spice on this when I have such an important spice card here. That's my analysis anyway. Okay, so Baron has gotten a lot of extra persuasion so far between the Master Stroke and the Machinations. 4 for Baron, 2 for Leto, 1 for Helena, and 1 for me on Memnon. Oh, it feels nice to be playing Classic again. I love this game so much. Let's see. I don't have water, otherwise I'd be pretty attracted to the Haga Basin here. It's not a great time for me to be selectively breeding because I don't have a discard pile at this time. It might even be wealth, secure contract, high council seat. That might be what I do with this round. I mean, there is a victory point here, but without the water to go to Hardy Warriors, it's a little tough. I mean, maybe. Leto doesn't have water either. Speaking of water, whoa. Helena has 4 water already. It might be still suits. Carthag for Helena. You know what? I don't think I can really fight for this with the intrigue cards out there. So I am going to... I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to get High Council seat this round. and just get all of my tasks done. Still suits, I think, would have been a really great play. But that's what I want to do. Baron hits Arakeen. I mean, I still have the option to pivot, but I can only get 2 troops in now because these 2 spots are gone. So... we'll see. We'll see. Arakeen could have won me the conflict, which obviously would be great. But, oh, nice. Okay, Sardaukar Legion, Mentat getting some more troops. Helena's then going to put in more. Yeah, so I think Helena's probably going to win this conflict. So let me just go ahead with my, my original plan here. And then I can pick up Cheney. Maybe. We'll see what's there. And then my connections ability is going to give me an influence when I pick up the High Council. I'll probably take it with Freeman just to get closer to unlocking Siege Tabor here. Speaking of Siege Tabor, Leto hits it up. He gets in a troop. Yeah. I mean, 3 troops is the max I could have gotten in here. 5 for Baron. That's going to be a Cheney for him, I guess. Okay, what's going to be there for me? Oh, too good. Please still be there by the time my turn comes around. I don't know. Helena has reserved a second Sardaukar Legion. We'll see if she decides to get the power play instead. I wouldn't be surprised. But I would love to get that power play. Leto also still has a reveal, so okay, only 3 for him. Helena, her convincing arguments are gone, so she might only have 4 or even just 3 persuasion in hand. I'm not sure, or just 1, let's say. I probably could have figured that out if I was counting all the cards. All right, so I'm good on power play. That's fantastic. Extremely good news for us. I'm going to say it's good news for us because I'm going to assume you're with me, right? We're in this together. So that's good news for us, not just for me. And I would have failed had I tried to go for this conflict. Because Helena opened with Carthag. Like, Carthag would have been my only chance if I'd gotten, like, an ambush or something. Or a private army, I guess. Okay, well, I'm the only one with troops now. There's the shifting allegiances. So I could potentially, if I go still suits. The thing is, I kind of want this 2 spice. So I think I'm going to start with that. I've got a diplomacy coming up. I think I can get that Freeman Alliance. Although, who has the other power play? Well, I don't have time to figure it out. I'm going to drop with Guild. I'm going to jump with Freeman. Potentially, I can siege Tabor Hardy Warriors if I have to. Everybody has water, though. It's tough to fight Leto for an alliance. Where's his ring right now? It's in his hand, and he has spice, so Leto's probably going to go here with that. His other option would be Emperor. Depends on if he wants to try to fight for this alliance or if he just wants to go for a point up here. I feel it was important for me to open with the shifting allegiances just because that 2 spice is pretty critical. This would be a nice pickup if I can manage it for the spice and for the swords, because it looks like I might be getting the Freeman Alliance. I at least have the influence. Okay, let's see what Leto does here. Let's see where he goes with the ring. He does decide to go here. Does he have an intrigue card to get the other one? His diplomacy is here. He's already used his Seek allies. I don't remember if he has some other faction card. He doesn't have a fold space. Helena should be getting Swordmaster here, so I should have a clean shot at still suits. I would like to do Siege Tabor Hardy Warriors, but... Okay, Helena goes Power Play Hardy Warriors. Alright, well, it still suits for sure. And that's going to get me 2 water, which could be used to pick up a bunch of spice next round, potentially. Or this round, maybe, even as well. Okay, I got the diplomacy now, which is fine. It's not exactly what I wanted necessarily, because I was kind of looking to play that again next round to maybe shore this up. But that's okay. We'll play it now. And I think I'll just go back to fold space again. Just get more, again, just get that faction access into the deck, right? One of the things about Classic is faction influence is really precious. It's much more precious, you know, than in Rise of Ix, where you can get it off the shipping track and there's just more ways to get it. Even Immortality with like some of the graft cards makes it a little bit easier to get influence. But in Classic, like, you basically have to send an agent to a space to get an influence. Another power play? What did Helena just get? Oh, yeah, what did she just get? Guild Administrator. Okay. Did she get 2 Guild Administrators? Is that right? I'm not going to early reveal. There's a temptation, but I'm not going to do it. Leto has a Worm Riders here. Okay. Gonna tie it up with Helena. So do I take the power play or do I take the Worm Riders? Honestly, I mean, if they're both there, and I'm guessing probably one of them will be gone. Okay, Leto gets the power play. That's rough. On top of his deck? Oh, God. I guess he must have known he was going to do that. So he's going to steal that from me. I have to redraw the diplomacy or the power play. If I draw the power play, I can lock that up. That's what I really need. So part of me doesn't want to add anything to the deck. I mean, there's a few ways, right? I can draw the Shifting Allegiances to lock it up. I can draw the power play to lock it up. Even the diplomacy would make it so that he can't just steal it with the power play. But I have to take the Worm Riders. It's just too good. Okay, the Imperium row now has kind of been depleted. We've got Spice Smugglers, Scout, Bene Gesserit Initiate, Imperial Spy, and Sardaukar Infantry, but not really. Both of these are probably worth getting still, you know, in a pinch. Score now, Leto on 3 points, Baron on 5, Helena on 3, and me, Memnon, on 3. Baron has the Emperor Alliance, and that's the only alliance in the game at this time. The conflict, Secure Imperial Basin, Leto and Helena are going to tie on that. And so it's a bunch of water. Leto gets 2 water, Helena gets 2 water, I get 1 water. There's a lot of water out there. Okay, well, I did get faction cards. So I know Leto has power play, but I'm going to protect this. Do I deploy here? I will. Nobody, I mean, Baron has a couple of troops, but I'm going to deploy anyway. I've got 2 daggers. So now Leto has to think, do I still power play here? No, he goes to Mentat. Baron goes to Still Suits. Okay, he unlocks Siege Tabor. So this is kind of safe for now, but not necessarily. Does Leto have his ring? He might. If he has the ring this round, he could bump it up 1, but he's not going to have the power play next round because he has it in hand now. All right. Maybe a selective breeding would be a good thing for me to do here. I think so. There's also 3 spies sitting here, or even research station. Honestly, maybe even just fold space, just to keep that faction rolling. But I'm going to do this. So a dagger from hand goes away. Okay. Well, I mean, I could go Hall of Oratory and buy a Spice Must Flow. That's probably the play here. Leto selling Melange. Yeah, I think Spice Must Flow is the play. Next round, I've got a ton of faction manipulation I can do. I have water, so I can send the Shifting Allegiances to one of these spots. Leto decides to undo that move. It goes again to redo the move. How much spice do you want to sell? He already has 5 going there, so there's no issue about like, oh, can't I sell the spice from the Worm Riders? You can't, by the way. So he sold 4 spice there, gets up to 12. Baron hits research station with voice. What does he want to block? Yeah, I mean, I could Carthag here. The only thing would be Arakeen and 1 in 6 chance for Worm Riders to win the conflict. It's not good enough. So it's going to be one of these. Unfortunately, I don't get to play the ring here. And my troops are going to be... I mean, look, if I get a water and a spice, that's all right. I would have had to, you know, focus a little bit more on this. You know, instead of selective breeding, for example. But I'm pretty happy to get a Spice Must Flow here, to be honest. That's where, you know, I'm going to need to get my points. Spice Must Flow, these faction points. Probably, I can probably get another alliance between the power play and the shifting allegiances. I think another alliance should be possible. Also, at this point, I should start thinking about Hayliner. It's going to be a little bit tricky, you know, not playing the ring here for a spice. I'm going to be 4th next round in terms of harvesting spice, so the 4 spice on Haga Basin, you know, if it's there, is not going to be for me. But maybe I can get 4 off of this. You know, 1 here. We'll see. But, yeah, I want to try to find Hayliner Spice. And, you know, I only have really 1 card that can get me there. So the power play might have to go to Fold Space just to get a Fold Space into my deck. So that I can find my way to Hayliner on round 7 or 8. Or 9. So round 6, so round 7, Leto will be, or Baron will be going first. I'll be 3rd to play round 7. Something to keep in mind when you're planning for those level 3 conflicts is, yeah, like what's the turn order in that scenario? Baron currently no spice, well, 1 spice and no water. There's a favored subject in his play area. What's going on with that? Did he play one? Is that supposed to be there? Oh, it's gone. Okay. Yep, Helena goes for that. I mean, it's a good card. Okay, there's a weird little delay there, but everything seems good. Yeah, Leto reveals the power play. Doesn't use it this round. He was hoping to get that Freeman Alliance, but I managed to get it with my Fold Space. It's going to be tough for me to amass the spice for a round 7 or 8 Hayliner while also using the shifting allegiances, but the Worm Rider could potentially help with that. So the swords on the Worm Rider can be great, and I do have the Alliance that's 6 swords, which is a pretty big deal. Although Leto also has a Worm Riders in his deck worth 4 swords. And his sister... Two administrators. But we'll see. I mean, I really like the Worm Riders for the flexibility of that. The swords on reveal can be absolutely massive, but playing it for spice is so good as well. Okay, so it looks like I'm just going to get 1 spice out of this. Not great, but every little spice is going to be helpful for me here. Reverend Mother is a big card in the row. I don't have Bene Gesserit cards to combo with her. But there are a couple out there. And, you know, she's also nice to reveal for 2 Persuasion and 2 Spice, although it's a little bit late. Okay, we've got some action here. So my dream is that somehow nobody goes to Haga Basin. That's my dream. Oh man, with the troop situation, it really seems like this is a good opportunity for me to win a conflict with the Worm Riders reveal. Leto's been sitting on that Mentat this game. He could have gone to Swordmaster. I guess he still can. With 7 Solari. Shifting allegiances and power play. Wow. I mean, yeah, there goes Haga Basin. Okay, I mean, it was too much to dream. If I want to use this, I have to play it now. The only, I mean, it's either Guild or Bene Gesserit. The problem is Bene Gesserit, it kind of tips my hand if I do that. I'm gonna do it. I could have also just, like, locked the Freeman Alliance up, but I'm taking a bit of a gamble there. What's the last card in my deck? It's a convincing argument. I want to get one more troop in from one of these spots. Wonder, is there any reason to research station? Ideally, though, I want a power play to secrets. That's what I really want. We'll see if it's possible. Baron goes to Conspire. Locks up that alliance hardcore. Has the Solari for a High Council seat, but so does Helena. Let's see if she wants to block him. She can't be blocked, but she can still block others, so there's still a reason to do it early. Okay, Helena goes Arakeen. Okay, great. So this is power play to secrets right now. Get myself the Bene Gesserit alliance and an intrigue card. Oh, and I steal an intrigue card as well. Didn't even realize it. Rapid mobilization. Okay. I mean, it's good to take that away from somebody else. And a secret of the Sisterhood. Okay. I might as well just use this, I think. Baron had plans for that. He could have had that alliance if he'd played that. Why was he holding on to it? It's pretty weird. Does he have a power play or anything? I don't think so. We'll hold on to it for now. That's a massive error. Maybe I drew this. Maybe I stole the rapid mobilization and then drew this. That must be it. Yeah. I drew 3 entry cards. We'll hang on to the urgent mission. If I can... Yeah, okay, Baron goes to Carthag. Well, I'm going to go here, get in one more troop, and then hope that this gets me the rest. Baron still has 4 intrigue cards, so... Decent chance it doesn't work. I'm going to have 4. I'll be at 10 strength. So he'll at least have to burn intrigue cards on it. But... I mean, there's another theory which says, just play the Worm Riders. You're not going to win this conflict. Get the spice. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna reveal the Worm Riders. If Baron has combat intrigues, he's gonna have to use them. Leto, power... Okay, there's his power play. It goes to fold space. Okay, only 1 sword, but, I mean, even a Master Tactician will tie it, but still, if I can stop him from getting this point, that would be good. 5 Persuasion for Helena. Didn't play her Diplomacy. What did she do? She picked up Spice, went to Arakeen, got her High Council seat. Okay. Well, I'm going to use this now in case I end up in 2nd place. And I want to be sitting at 4 intrigue cards, so we'll just lock that up here. And... I think I am taking a liaison because I'm going to need some Spice Must Flow here. And I have added Spice Must Flow to the deck. So I want to counteract it a little bit with some more Persuasion. I mean, it's like, it's always a balance. Leto picking up a Spice Must Flow now. Oh, yeah. Worm Riders gets me the conflict. Phenomenal. All right, and control of Carthag. Now it's a battle. Okay, I've got the Worm Riders again. Everybody's out of troops. No, Helena's got Hayliner Spice. Does she have Diplomacy? No, but she has a Guild Administrator. There's either 1 in her hand or there's 1 in her deck. What just happened? Oh, he just burned an intrigue card, but he's still at 4. I kind of like, I mean, I could go for a rally troops for the rapid mobilization plus Worm Riders. That might counter a Hayliner, but I need 4 Solari, which is pretty awkward. I mean, Carthag, secure contract, rally troops, that would do it. Helena's using Windfall to go to Mentat. Okay. Digging for the guild administrator, I think. So if she didn't have it, she had a 50-50 chance of drawing it just now because she had 2 cards in her deck. I'm guessing that's what that means. Okay, so Carthag is a great play for me because it gets me 1 Solari I need, plus this would be 4. Also, it's Carthag. That's going to be my play. I mean, Research Station is also quite tempting here, but I'm going to try to pull the move with the rapid mobilization. Water of Life, okay. What does that mean? Lido plays Worm Riders. Okay, so he's looking for a Hayliner. So if I play this Rally Troops plus Rapid Mobilization, that would have 10 strength. That would be 16 strength. Baron didn't have combat intrigue last time, but he just keeps getting more intrigue cards. There's the guild administrator for Helena, so that's 14. Maybe I back out of this plan now. I think I back out of this plan now. Because 14. Okay, so like I said, I could get to 16. Assuming nobody else, assuming Baron doesn't go to rally troops or something. But if I go here, that gets me to 4. It also gives me another spice. Then I go here. And I'll have 10, 16. There's 1 dagger here. She's trashed a dagger. I don't know if she has any more swords. I don't know if she has a combat intrigue, but she could get like 1 more troop in here. She can go to Carthag. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go to Research Station with the Worm Riders. I'm going to pick up Spice here. I'm going to draw 3 cards. We'll go for maybe a Spice Must Flow. Okay. Okay, Shifting Allegiances. What could I do with that? I could recall and go to Carthag again. Try to get... No, this conflict is out. It's not going to happen. I want to get a Spice Must Flow, but I do want to use the Shifting Allegiances. It's a little dangerous for me here, though. I mean, what would I do? It'd be to get the Emperor point, right? I'd like drop here. Hope Baron can't do anything. Maybe I can select a breeding start of next round. So 4 spice I'll be at. If I play this I'll have 6 spikes next round if I play this here. Then I'd have to urgent mission dagger up here. I think that's the play though. Be ready for a Hayliner next round. So I'm not going to use the shifting allegiances. It's a pretty crazy move, but I think it makes sense. Because I'm revealing here for 1 spice. I got 2 spice by playing the ring here. Dagger up here gets me back up to 9. I get a spice must flow. I hit Hayliner right away. Seems pretty good. That might lock up the game. Then again, the game could end this round. If Baron wins this... Oh, that's brutal! That's brutal. I guess I should have done that first to make sure. Okay. Well, in that case, since that's not going to happen... Oh, that is really funny. I mean, I can Water of Life, I guess, and just change things all around. I can Water of Life. I can Urgent Mission. Send the Diplomacy somewhere. It probably makes sense to just give up the Spice Must Flow. That's such a painful... That's a painful one, man. Oh, man. Yeah, it really hurts. Yeah, what is... I mean, I could recall and send the Shifting Allegiances and do something there instead. Then, I mean, I could just take that with, just by going to Fold Space, just take that alliance. There's that. I'm going for the Spice Must, or for the Hayliner. I think it's the right call. Everybody's depleted. It's going to get me that point. And so if it's a 2-point conflict, it still could end the game for me. It's going to get me water to potentially Research Station, although Helena is just like drowning in water this game. Okay, Helena getting up to 6. Looks like. I mean, Baron has 5 intrigue cards, so who knows? Okay, looks like Baron's going to take this. Wow. By 1 sword. Ooh, that hurts Helena. Master Tactician, why? Just to get down so he doesn't get stolen from, I guess. That makes sense. And I'm going to get an intrigue card and 2 slaughter. Oh, I might lose an intrigue card. I didn't even think about that. I might get stolen from here. Oh, well. I did not even think about it. Have you been thinking about it? Have you been like, bludgeon? Oh, look at this. Grand Vision. Helena goes Mentat. Okay, I'm saved. kind of. Am I going to have to just burn that? I can't recall this agent. I don't want Leto going to Hayliner. It's not exactly super strong, but I can get here. God damn it. God damn. Oh, this intrigue card. Does he have his diplomacy? No. I'm going to gamble this. I don't know if he has a fold space. I might have just completely blown it. I don't think he has a card to get there. There's also 4 spice here for this. That was a weird play, man, but I'm thinking about rally troops plus rapid mobilization. Oh, no, he had the... Okay, now I have to do that. He had the fold space. And that gives him the alliance now, too. All right, well, that was a brutal move. Brutal. Oh. This gets me to 18. It might still be good enough. I have to take this spice, though. That's my priority. It's either this or research station. I'm guessing Helena's going to do research station, though. But yeah, this Grand Vision now, I mean, it'll get me a point with the Emperor if I win it, which is still good, but... It's hard to keep track of fold spaces. It's very hard to keep track of those. So that 2 Solari out of that conflict, that's something that I honestly just wasn't even thinking about what I was getting out of there. Because it was like 1 troop, but there was like a million other troops. I just didn't even think I was going to get anything there. Looks like a disconnect from Helena. We'll see. Oh, she's back. Goes to fold space to get the point. Okay, reasonable. I'm tempted by the research station. Because there's a lot of good stuff I could draw, and it could get me a spice must flow. But this is a guaranteed point. And I can maybe still use this. Get a bit more spice here. If I can get to Imperial Basin. Because I need the water as well. Leto hits Carthag, gets an intrigue card, which is potentially dangerous. So yeah, my priority here is Imperial Basin. To get me the one spice I need to activate this and still be able to activate this. Okay, Baron reveals for Spice Must Flow. Is that 10 points for Baron? Okay, so this is the final round here. So the question is, can I beat Baron? I mean, I'll beat him on the Solari tiebreaker maybe. If I get to 10 and he stays at 10. And if he doesn't have any endgame intrigues. Could he have plans within plans? Red, boom, boom, boom. It'd be worth 1 point. Could he have corner the market? No. War chest? No. So he could have plans within plans for 1. That block on Hall of Oratory by Leto last round. Oh, God. I did not think that was going to happen. I really didn't. So if I draw 3 here, I'm going to draw 3 out of these 8 cards. If I draw all 2s, that'd be 6 persuasion. This would be 5, 6, 11. This brings me down to 9. So if I draw all 2s, then I can get Spice Must Flow and do the Rally Troops play. If I get the Worm Riders, that could really help. But a Spice Must Flow would be really good here. Because let's say, okay, this is 1 point. Helen goes to Hardy Warriors. That might be an AI play. Not sure what's going on. There's a lot of connection issues there. Maybe I should have played this first. I should have played that first, actually. Because maybe I could have drawn something else I'd rather play to that, like the ring. Selective breeding. No, research station. Okay. I'll definitely play it before sending the liaison, because then maybe I send a dagger or a ring here. Okay, that gets him an intrigue card. Worst case scenario would be like reconnaissance, dagger, Spice Must Flow. That'd be my worst draw here. Though who knows, the dagger could be right. Does Leto have his Worm Riders in hand? If he does, he's at 20. So I would need my Worm Riders to beat his Worm Riders. Pulling that agent off of here was completely insane. It was like, I just thought, I don't know if he has a way to get there, but pretty risky play unless you're really paying attention to who has fold spaces. You know, I mean, I could have scrolled back here forever to find, okay, when was the last time he acquired a fold space? I guess you can do it here, right? Okay, that would have been actually... Yeah. So I could have said, oh yeah, he got one with that. Then I go to see when is the last time he played one. Like, it's a little bit much to do that research, but you know, if you do that research, it'll help you win games. All right, so unfortunately a disconnect here from Helena. Okay, well, it's going to be a spice must flow. I did draw 3 2s. I can't afford to shifting allegiances, I don't think. Can I shift allegiances? I don't have the Worm Riders. I'm kind of counting on Leto just not having Worm Riders right now. And he kind of probably does. So I might as well do this. I'll go down here. I'll go up here. If he doesn't have it, this wins the conflict. He has it. Okay. I guess this ties him. This would tie him, actually. So, I think it was better for me to do that play to get 1 point here. Because it gives me a little bit of spice to potentially beat Baron on a spice tiebreaker. Although I already had him on the Solari tiebreaker if it ends up being a tie. Huh, that doesn't help. Does Leto have anything? It's kind of sad to tie. He has an ambush. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I blew it. Oh, I blew it. I blew it. I blew it. Oh no, I blew it. Leto takes my Bene Gesserit alliance. What the hell was I thinking? Oh, what was I thinking? I just completely threw. I completely threw that game. Oh, that hurts, man. Wow. Baron has plans within plans. Okay, so I was going to lose anyway. That makes me feel a bit better. That makes me feel better. I was going to lose anyway, but still, that was a completely dunderhead move. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. There wasn't really an upside. There wasn't really an upside to that play. I don't know what. Yeah. I guess the upside would have been if Leto didn't have the Worm Riders and I win the conflict, it doesn't really do anything for me. You know, because I don't get to take the alliance from Leto here. I don't get to take an alliance, and it doesn't actually get me anything to win that. So that was just, yeah. Anyway, I would have lost the game regardless, so it's second place either way. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game of Classic. I really enjoyed playing it. What a beautiful game. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not done that so you don't miss any of the cool stuff coming out here. Follow on Twitch, twitch.tv/bludgeon, and join the Discord. The link is in the description below. And if you want more, then you can become a member of the channel by clicking the join button, which should be right about here. And that'll give you access to stream VODs going back through the history of the channel. So a lot of games in there. And also you'll get the weekly exclusive Members Monday game, which, as you may have guessed, comes out every Monday and is just for members. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.